It is Tuesday, November 5th, actually. I just remembered what day it was. Anyways, I am just on my way up to the campus right now, and I figured I would take New Mexico 304 past Boys Ranch and take it through Las Cruces, Veguita, and Casa Colorada, and use that to avoid Belen, because I hate driving through Belen. And recently I got to thinking about which city would fit me better. Would it be Bosque Farms or Las Cruces? I love both, and I really do miss Las Cruces. And I do have a couple friends that live in Las Cruces, actually, and they're Facebook friends of mine. By the way, shout out to Sean Collins Smith and Chris Carper Smith. They're both doing well for their ages, and they continue to live on in harmony because of the fact that they are doing so well. That was a close one. Once again, I don't know how Jules LeBlanc is able to keep her camera steady like that, propped up right there. But kudos to her because she found a way to make it stable enough. I would also like to give a shout out to Jules LeBlanc, because she's also doing well, and apparently, of course, about 3 weeks ago she got back from Paris. And also shout out to Avia Colette, because she just moved into a new apartment, so congratulations to her. And she is best friends with Jules LeBlanc. I follow both of them, and I also follow the other LeBlancs. If you comment down below, your these next videos, then you may get a shout out. So right now it should be fairly easy, because I have so little followers right now, but hopefully that will change soon. So yeah, I remember when I was living back in Las Cruces, and I had some not so good experiences when I was commuting over to El Paso, Texas. Like, El Paso is, most of it is anti-LGBTQ, which I can understand. And I'm not one of those who forces those to call me the gender that I prefer. I accept either male or female, even though I identify as female. And you may be shocked to hear that I'm actually lesbian. I don't see myself living with a guy with raising a family the rest of my life. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still like my friends who are boys. I'm not going to give them up because they're best friends no matter what. But there was one guy who ended up using me while I was living in Las Cruces. I'm not going to say his name because he may get offended. He was not the greatest. Of course, he kept me from being on the computer all day, but he still wasn't the greatest because he was always pushing because I had so much money in my savings account. By the time the fall semester of 2018 was about up. That's about when I met him. And by that time, I had around, $8,000 left in my account. Like I said, I spent most of it on freedom, because my college expenses were already covered by DVR division. Excuse me. I drank way too much water. Because my college expenses were covered by DVR, New Mexico Division of Vocational Rehabilitation, and they still are. So I still, every once in a while, I still take vacations over to Las Cruces, and I have not run into my ex so far. I say ex because we were considered to be boyfriend and girlfriend. But the way he was pushing me, especially I didn't like the way he was pushing me, and so I would always be like, please slow down. I haven't had much experience with this. But then I figured, you know what, boys are not really, I wouldn't want to be around boys for, I know I'm going to throw this out, and excuse me for saying this, kids, but sexual wise, having sex with boys is not really for me. So that's why I am looking for girls, and maybe even transgender girls like me. Because I could even see myself with a transgender girl, especially with having sexual flings and whatnot. Don't get me wrong, I am looking online for girls and transgender girls. my age limit right now. I'm 24, about to be 25. So when I turn 25, my age limit will be from 19 to 31. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. So I'm still debating on whether or not I want to go back to. Somebody got that stop sign backwards. Whether or not I want to go back to Las Cruces and live there, or just live in Bosque Farms. Because I did have, when I was looking for an endocrinologist in Las Cruces, I did end up having quite a bit of good luck with finding finding an endocrinologist over at the Ben Archer Health Center. So yes, I did have my luck paid off, and I was able to find an endocrinologist that quickly. And they were able to get me in that quickly. Of course, unless I were to move to Las Cruces, I will still keep my current endocrinologist up in Rio Rancho. But if I do move to Las Cruces, I will switch my care over to Ben Archer Health Center. Of course, I will look at housing over in Las Cruces and see what the mortgage is, because my limit for whenever I buy a house is $500,000. That way I can keep my mortgage at $3,000 or less a month. Man, driving through these farmlands, they really relax me. And Las Cruces is full of farmlands. So, really, I see myself living on a farmland. Well, in a neighborhood of a farmland, but I want it to be plenty away from the roads, so that or have a heavy-duty fence, so that to reduce the risk of some idiot running into my house. Let me know if you've ever had to deal with a situation like that before, because so far with how far I live, of course I live with family right now, but with how far I live away from the highway. We haven't had a single idiot drive straight into our house, but we have had someone crash into our pasture, and we were there to help them. Apparently she was on her way back to Arizona, and she just almost fell asleep behind the wheel, and thankfully we were there to help her. well, besides that, of course, one of my favorite places to go to over in Las Cruces, and a place that my good friend and I went to when we went to celebrate his birthday, and I got him an ice cream treat, was Caliche's. That place was the bomb. I loved that place. God, I miss that place. But of course, the hotel that my friend and I stayed at was the Staybridge Suites, which I did a hotel review on. You can check that out on my hotel reviews playlist. So, yeah, let me know if you guys think that living in Las Cruces would be a real benefit for me, because I feel like if I were to live in Bosque Farms, then I feel like it would put me way too close to Belen, because Belen has the highest crime rating in the entire state of New Mexico. And of course, there's much more businesses in El Paso than there is in Albuquerque. And there's even, this shocked me, there's even an IKEA in El Paso. Yeah, shocking. And also there was a time, of course, El Paso is right on the border of Mexico, so for a long time I was afraid of Mexicans, but I think I'm being drawn closer to liking Mexicans now. So, and I love Mexican food, which is shocking because for a long time I was afraid of Mexicans. So yes, there comes a time to where I must make a choice whether or not I should stay in I should stay close to Socorro County, where my family lives, which is in Socorro County, or I must choose Doña Ana County. I'm not gonna lie, Doña Ana County is probably the most peaceful the most peaceful county in the entire state of New Mexico. And of course, I would be like really close to a Greyhound station, whereas if I lived in Bosque Farms, I would have to use like Rio Metro to get to the Los Lunas station, take the rail runner up to the downtown Albuquerque station, and walk over to the Greyhound station. And of course, in in that story of me taking the Amtrak, back in the day, the only sad part is that if I were to live in Doña Ana County, then I would have to commute over to El Paso to the Union Station in order to get to the Amtrak. If I want to visit my family in San Antonio, Texas. But I would live so close to a Greyhound station. And also, I would also live like really close to an EPLA station, El Paso Los Angeles Limousine Express. I like to abbreviate it as EPLA. I've taken EPLA before, and it's pretty peaceful. They have an option for you to go from Las Cruces to Socorro, and but they don't have a dedicated station in Socorro. See, if I were a business owner, I would take the old Socorro, the old Smith's building in Socorro, and use that as an EPLA station. But for now, it just stands as an abandoned building. Because the EPLA limousine stops right next to McDonald's. However, the Greyhound does not stop anywhere in between Las Cruces and Albuquerque. And whenever I used to go up to Albuquerque for every other Friday therapy, I would take the Greyhound from Las Cruces to Albuquerque, spend the night in Albuquerque, and then take the Greyhound the next day after my appointment. Of course, I would get lunch. Then I would take the Albuquerque ride from over to the back over to the Alvarado Transportation Center, and walk over to the Greyhound station and use Greyhound to get back to Las Cruces. Sometimes I would park over at the Las Cruces station, which was actually at a gas station in Doña Ana, New Mexico. One time I used New Mexico Park and Ride to get from Las Cruces to El Paso, and I would take the Greyhound from there to Albuquerque. And one time I stayed at a hotel, at an expensive hotel in downtown Albuquerque. It seemed like the only good hotel in the area. I chose a Marriott, and I love Marriott. And I'm a member with them. I'm also a member with Motel 6 and Choice Hotels. Although a couple of my memberships with them are under my previous name, which is Christopher. which I'm okay with. I have not figured out how to change my name on the membership. So yeah, that's my report on the matter for now. The debate will still continue whether or not I will move to Las Cruces or stay kind of local and move to Bosque Farms. But I feel like I would be so much happier if I stayed in Las Cruces, because it's a bigger city. There's more to do over there. The only thing that I don't like about Los Lunas and Las Cruces at the same time is their transit. There's only one route that makes the most sense to me in Las Cruces, and that's Route 2. I took that one a lot when I was going from the dorms over to the East Mesa campus over at Doña Ana Community College. Of course, I stayed in the dorms over at New Mexico State University, and I thought that the houses right behind the East Mesa campus were part of the student housing. Turns out they weren't. So I was okay with commuting from the dorms to the East Mesa campus. And also, I would also have classes over at the Espina campus, which was just off of Espina Road. So yes, I still remember quite a deal from Las Cruces. Although I know the major streets of Albuquerque like the back of my hand. But the offer will stand if you still want to explore New Mexico with me, because I do know some good places in New Mexico that are just absolutely stunning. So I just came into Tomei, and I feel like this clip has gone way too long, so I will see you all on Thursday. And of course I'm back. I'm not going to reveal the date it is today, but just know that it's pretty late in this vlog, and sorry I haven't been keeping up on it, but yeah, we got a bit of snowfall, and what ended up happening is there was no class on Thursday because of it, and so yeah, that happened. And you guys, I love that poster there in the background, just over there, the snuggle puppy. I mean, it's just cute. So it's time to end this vlog with a question of the week. The question of the week is, who is your favorite singer slash band? Mine is The Who. I've been following them for about 3 years now, and they are just absolutely phenomenal. Love them, and it's just it's just been an honor following their musical journey. So don't forget to comment down below your answer for the question of the week. Let's roll that outro. So thank you guys very much for watching this. If you would like to explore a bit of New Mexico with me, feel free to contact me at goodyentertainment12@gmail.com. Subscribe to this channel. That really helps out a lot. And if you would like to see more content, be sure to check out the links in the description down below and find out which one is right for you. You can also follow us on our Facebook pages. Links are also down in the description down below. Don't forget to comment your answer for the question of the week. I will see you guys later. Bye.